Okay, year eight. So what I'm going to go through now is balancing equations. And first I want to show you what happens during a chemical reaction, just to revise that again. Here we have two different types of molecules. We have methane with 4 hydrogen atoms in white and 1 carbon atom in black. We also have 2 molecules of oxygen. Each one has 2 atoms of oxygen in it. So let's have a look at what happens when we break these molecules up and they undergo a chemical reaction. So first of all, they break apart, and you can see that all the bonds have been broken. Now they're in individual atoms. That's what they've become. And let's see how they get rearranged. I don't have the other part. I think it's actually here. Rearranged. Perfect. So you actually have 2 hydrogens going with the oxygen, and that forms water, and 1 carbon with the 2 oxygens there forming carbon dioxide. So what this reaction looks like, if we were to write it out as an equation, is we started off with 1 carbon and 4 hydrogens, and what that looks like is this: 1 carbon, 4 hydrogens. You put in subscript next to the atom that you're talking about. So that says we've got 4 hydrogens, the white ones. And then we have 1 oxygen or 1 molecule of oxygen. So we're actually reacting with, we go plus, not sure why that's subscript, bear with me, plus 1 oxygen atom. 1 oxygen molecule produces, Control Shift negative, okay, produces, that's where we put an arrow saying that this is what is the result of the chemical reaction: CO2 and H2O. So plus H2O. And basically what we've got here is the reactants and products. Okay. So reactants are on this side and products are on this side. So what we need to do is balance the reaction. So you can see here that we have 1 carbon atom on the right hand side, and we have 4 hydrogen atoms on the right hand side. We have 2 oxygen atoms on the right hand side. Now when we have a look at the left hand side, sorry, this is the left hand side, can't tell my left from my right. And so the right hand side, we have carbon atoms, there are 1, hydrogen atoms, there are 2, and oxygen atoms, there's 1 there. So that's why we actually had 2 oxygen molecules, because if we want to balance, we need to make sure, oh, actually we've got 3 oxygen atoms, sorry. We have 2 here and 1 here. So if we want to balance, we need to make sure we've got the right number of atoms, the same number of atoms on each side. So same number of atoms on each side. I'll just see how long the video has left. Okay, about 20 seconds. So the way we need to do that is by adding coefficients. And coefficients are the numbers at the front of molecules.